All right, so I got this just text message a few minutes ago. It says, "Hey, Romeo, last night I was out with my girlfriends, and one of my friends was talking to this guy that was good looking, but he was a little fluffy." Okay. How little's a little fluffy? Not anything like she has talked to before. She usually dates these fit guys. So I asked her what she was doing. She said she was tired of always eating light and working out. So she wants a bigger guy so she doesn't have to worry about staying skinny. I thought you would find that funny, Romeo. Well, I mean, I do find that funny. I think it's funny. I think it's funny for a couple reasons. I always love it when you guys can't wait to tell me something. I think that's funny. When you guys are sitting around and you're out with your friends or your family and you think, you know what? I got to tell Romeo this tomorrow because he'll think it's funny. And I do. I think everybody thinks it's funny. I honestly didn't know that that women thought like that. I didn't know that you guys had it in your mind. I got to say skinny and fit to get a guy and then let myself go. But okay. Already 42547. But I'm assuming that your friend, I'm just guessing, I'm assuming that your friend doesn't mean she's going to blow up like a balloon. I'm assuming she just wants to eat a little more, right? Because it is true. You know, there's a lot of you out there who work out a lot and you eat so little and you look great for the most part, but you can't live your whole life like that. Nobody wants to live their entire life like that, right? I mean, I wouldn't think you'd want to, but okay. And I'm glad you told me that. I hope it works out. Her and the guy who's a little fluffy. Hopefully it works out for her. RD 42547. Oh my God. Funny, I got this text message. It says, "Hey, Rome, last night I was out with my girlfriends, and one of my friends, she was talking to this guy that was good looking, but he was a little fluffy. She says not anything like she was used to. I've seen her talk to before. She usually dates these fit guys. So I asked her what she was doing. She said she's tired of always eating light and working out, so she wants a bigger guy so she doesn't have to worry about staying skinny." I thought that you would find that funny. I do find that funny, and I find it a little misleading, but okay. RD 42547. Hey, Romeo, what if the big guy was into her because she was skinny, and then she's not going to be skinny anymore? Maybe then she should think about that before she starts misleading men. Isn't that really what happens, though? I mean, aren't you all misleading? Men and women when they're dating or meeting or hooking, you guys are all misleading when you're dating. Everybody's misleading everybody. You're not, I mean, you're telling probably, 80% of the truth. But, there's a 20% you're just, leading the other person on to make them believe something. So I don't know. I mean, how old is she? How old are you and your friends? Whoever just sent me that text message. How old are you guys? Naturally, your bodies are going to change if you have kids or, life gets better for you. You make more money, you eat a little more, you live a better lifestyle, things change. So I don't, it just depends on what, I don't know how skinny she is to begin with, right? So I don't know what, without seeing her, I can't tell you that she's misleading this guy. She just says she doesn't want to work out so much and eat so light. That doesn't mean she's going to, stop working out, or doesn't mean she's going to just eat everything. It just means she's tired of doing whatever she's doing now. So she's going after a bigger guy. RD 42547. I don't make him fall in love with you first. I will tell you that. She should make the big guy fall in love with her first, so that she doesn't have to worry about how she looks later in life. RD 42547. So I got this text message. It's kind of funny, actually. It says, "Hey, Rome, last night I was out with my girlfriends, and one of my friends was talking to this guy. He was a good-looking guy, but he was a little fluffy. Nothing like we've seen her with before. She's used to dating these fit guys, or she usually dates these fit guys. So I asked her what she was doing. She said she's tired of always eating light and working out so much. She wants a bigger guy so she doesn't have to worry about staying skinny." I thought that you would find that funny, Romeo. I do find that funny because the thought process It's great. I mean, it would be nice to know how skinny she was, because it would be nice to know what her thought process, what she wants to eat, and how much she really wants to work out, to stay in some sort of whatever shape she wants to. It'd be nice to know what her end game is. RD4254-7-7. Hey, Romeo, that girl that just texted you, do you think that she's lying to the guy she met? Because she knows she's not going to stay the same. She knows she's not going to stay the same size she is now when she met him. Isn't that a lie? I don't know. Do you plan on staying? Do you guys always plan on staying the same guy you were when you meet a woman, or things change? People change. Life changes you. I mean, when you meet somebody at a certain point in your life and you stay with them long enough, things change. So is that a lie? Did you lie to them because life changed you, or the relationship changed you? I don't know. It's a good question. RD4254-7-7. But I guess in fairness, based on what her friend just told me, she went for a bigger guy because she wants to not eat as much and work out so much, or she wants to eat more and work out less. But who's to say she's going to get bigger because of that? Who's to say? She might be so skinny right now that she might look better bigger. And is it a lie? Is she lying to him? Maybe it's a lie. But isn't a lot of dating a lie? Already 4254-7-7. I don't know. That's a very good question. Is she lying to him? RD4254-7-7. This woman texted me. She says, Rome, last night I was out with my girlfriends. One of my friends was talking to this guy who was a little fluffy. So she was talking to a big guy, right? Not anything like she's used to, like we've seen before. She usually dates guys that are fit. So I asked her what she was doing. She says she's tired of always eating light and working out so much. She wants a bigger guy so she doesn't have to worry about staying so skinny. I thought you would find that funny. That is funny. That is hilarious. I didn't know. I mean, and then somebody texted and said, Romeo, is she lying to the guy? That's a very good question. Is she lying to him? Because she knows going into this that she's probably good looking and thin, and the guy's a little bigger, so he's going to find her attractive. Is she lying to him knowing that she is going to not eat a little more, not work out as much? She's probably going to get a little bigger, obviously. Is she lying to him knowing that she is talking to this guy specifically for the fact that she wants to eat more and not work out so much? Yeah, it's a good question. It's a very good question. Is that a lie? RD4254-7-7. Hey, Romeo, that is definitely a lie. She knows going into the conversation with this guy what she wants out of it, and she's not being honest with him. He thinks he's getting a hot model type. He might end up with Fluffy. Oh, God. Okay, maybe she's lying to him because she knows. So does that mean whenever you meet somebody at a certain body type, when their body type changes over the years, does that mean that they lied to you? Well, everybody's got to know they're going to change at some point, right? I don't know. Maybe it is a lie. I got this text message. It's kind of funny. Lady says, hey, Rome, I was out with my girlfriends last night. One of my friends was talking to this guy who was a little bit fluffy. He was good looking, but a little fluffy. Not anything like we're used to seeing her talk to. She usually dates these fit guys. So I asked her what she was doing. She says she's tired of always eating light and working out so much. She wants a bigger guy so she doesn't have to worry about staying skinny. I thought you would find that funny. I do find that funny. And the more I read this and think about it, the more I think, well, what makes you think a bigger guy is the one you got to get a bigger guy so you can be bigger? Why would you assume that all bigger guys just want bigger girls when the reality is they can get skinny girls? Big guys can get skinny girls if they want. It's not that difficult. How do you know he doesn't want you to stay thin and that's why he's talking to you? You assume In fact, yeah, the more that I think about it, your friend assumes she's the catch. Maybe she's not. Maybe he's the catch. You know what I'm saying? All right, 842-547-7. The funny thing, though, is somebody asked, is that lying? Is she lying to a guy going into the situation knowing she's going to change her size? All right, 842-547-7. Rome. So you have to tell the guy everything on the first date, how many kids you got, what your income is, how fat you want to be, and how crazy your family is. That's what these people are saying. Is that the case? Nobody be getting married at all. No, I totally agree with you. Absolutely. It's not really a lie, right? Well, yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I agree with what you're saying, but she's going after a fat guy. I'm just going to call him a fat guy. She's going after a fat guy with the assumption that she can get fatter because she's tired. She's tired of doing all the work to stay skinny, and it's a lot of work for a lot of people to stay fit. So she's going after a fat guy with the assumption she doesn't have to work as hard. And maybe that is a lie. Because that is something that changes people's perspective in a relationship. It changes attractiveness. So, but on the other hand, now that I think about it and thought about it, what makes her think that he may only be going after her or talking to her because she's skinny? He may be able to pull skinny women. And so why does she think that only a fat guy will accept her getting bigger? That's a good question too. Oh, so Taylor Swift is supposedly getting married to Travis Kelce this Saturday, tomorrow, Sunday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know what it is. Apparently a bunch of work going on. And I've been telling you guys about it in Hollywood Trash. The stories keep coming up about what they're building. They might be building a castle and a staircase. And they were talking about some of the people that were invited. It's supposed to be like 1,000 people. I guess 1,000 people. I don't know what the garden holds. I don't know what she's turning it into, but it sounds to me like it's more production. It makes me wonder if when we're going to see it on TV. I'm just guessing that whatever she is doing is going to be a star-studded event that will eventually show up on Netflix or show up on, I don't know, Amazon Prime or something like that. And we'll probably get to see it, or maybe I think we'll get to see it. I mean, it's not a pay-per-view event, right, where you get to watch it live. I don't think that. I did notice though that the Knicks, the Knicks just won the championship, the NBA championship. I guess they got invites to Taylor Swift's wedding at Madison Square Garden. Now there are rumors going around that she is already married, that they already got married. You know what? Let me look at this story real quick. Let me see what happened here. The Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce garden party might include some of the champions' tenants of MSG. Jalen Brunson and the starting lineup for the Knicks have been invited to the power couple's wedding on Friday. So the wedding is tomorrow, and only the starting five got invited. There's expected to be at least 1,000 guests at the wedding on Friday. So the wedding is supposed to be tomorrow. And, yeah. And then what's Saturday? A party? Who gets married on a Friday, by the way? Aren't weddings usually a Saturday event? I thought Friday and Sunday for weddings. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if she's doing a great job at hiding what's going on, because there sure seems to be a lot of stories out there of what is going on. Some of the A-listers are now showing up in New York, but now there's a rumor going around that she's Friday, that they're already married, which makes me believe this might be just a show, a big show and concert where for 1,000 people, and then all of a sudden, I think it's going to be produced and put on TV. So I don't know when, but I think we'll get to see that. Let's see what else is going on. Guests are traveling. Let's see. Her wardrobe, Taylor Swift's wedding details, hour by hour schedule, the menu. Oh, see, I got to pay for that. There's supposedly there's a story out there that's going to tell you that information, but I'm not paying for that. Yeah, I'll just wait to find out. I guess on Saturday after the big wedding happens. Does anybody even care? Do you guys even care about Taylor Swift's wedding? It seems like it's been such a weird production that it's kind of, who cares now at this point, right? I don't know. 44254-7-7. To me, it sounds like it's just going to be a big old show. Not really a wedding, but just a big show, which is, I think that's kind of weird to me. I was talking to somebody about it the other day, and I just think it's kind of weird that she's not just having a nice wedding with a couple hundred friends. They're supposedly in love, so why wouldn't they just be having a night? Or maybe they already did. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe they already had a quiet ceremony, and this is just a big production to make money off of. I'm not sure. Alrighty, 42547-7. I don't even know if any of you guys care about Taylor Swift's wedding. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce supposedly are getting married tomorrow, I guess, at Madison Square Garden. Those are the rumors going around. Now there's some rumors going around that they already got married. But, yeah, I don't really know. Alrighty, 42547-7. Hey, Rome, nobody cares about Taylor Swift's wedding. You only care because she's marrying Travis Kelce. Well, I am a Travis Kelce fan. I am a Chiefs fan, yeah, but I don't know that I don't know. I don't know what I care about Taylor Swift's wedding. I mean, I've seen her in concert, I think 4 or 5 times. I think I've seen Taylor Swift 3 or 4 times. I can't remember how many times. I saw her once at the Rose Bowl. I saw her once at downtown. I saw her once. Where else did I see her? Not downtown. Downtown LA. I saw her there. I saw her at the Rose Bowl. I saw her one other place. Maybe I've only seen her 3 times. Or maybe I've seen her twice at whatever it's called down, crypto.com arena or whatever it's called. I've seen her a few times though. Aren't you just interested? I mean, aren't you just interested to see what they're doing? I mean, my God, she's got the Madison Square Garden. That'd be like me having a wedding at Rabobank. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that's, and inviting, 1,000 people in Bakersfield. I mean, weddings are supposed to be a little more intimate. They're not huge productions. And I'm not even sure that you're not interested just to see what it is, what happens. I mean, it's going to be, I think it's going to be videoed, and I think it's going to be a special. I think it's either going to be I think what it's going to be, it might be a 2-part special, the coming up to the wedding and then the wedding. I think it's going to be a show, to be perfectly honest with you. And I think Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are both kind of fame hounds. They want it. So they want to have the publicity, or publicity hounds. Is that the terminology? Fame whores. I think they're both, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. A lot of people are hating on her now because of it, but I'm not hating on her. I guess I kind of want to see how it turns out. All right. 84254-77. Hey, Romeo, you were talking about Taylor Swift's wedding. I'm here to let you know she's already married. This is just a big publicity stunt for them to sell on some sort of streaming site. She's going to have artists and celebrities there. It's not a real wedding. Well, how do you know that? How do you know that they're already married? How do you have some sort of insight that I'm not aware of? I mean, I've heard that rumor, by the way. I heard that they were already married. I just heard that rumor today, but I didn't realize that that it actually happened. You would hope. I mean, you would actually hope that they have you would hope they actually have an intimate wedding for themselves, their friends, their close friends and family, not some big, they invited the starting 5 for the Knicks, apparently, who won the championship. Would they invited? So maybe you're right. Maybe it is some sort of Yeah, I mean, maybe it is some sort of staged event just for publicity. You might be right. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Hey, good morning, Rome. Not sure how much you believe this, but they're probably doing one of those diabolical rituals with innocent children, especially when certain individuals start showing up. That's probably why only certain people get invited. I do not believe that. That Taylor Swift is involved in the Illuminati or some sort of crazy voodoo. No, I don't think that. What I think is happening with Taylor Swift's wedding is this. I think she's a fame whore, just like Travis Kelce. And I think she's been in the limelight for so long and so successful, she doesn't know how to act any other way. And I think that whatever they are doing at Madison Square Garden is more of a show for television or for Netflix or for streaming for profit more than it is actually for intimate, loving, caring wedding. That's what I think it is. But I think she doesn't know how to do anything but be a showman. This is what she knows. I don't look at how many. I don't think she knows how to be in love. I don't think they're really in love. He may be. I don't think she is. I think it's more of a business deal than it is a loving, caring relationship between them. I think that she's never been married before. Hell, she can never stay in a relationship for too long. And I think she's taking a shot. I don't think they'll be married forever. I think I just think it's a big production because I think this is what she thinks she's supposed to do, you know? So, yeah, I think it's just a show. It's just a show. And they'll get divorced in a couple of years and she'll go back to being, I think she's going to end up like Madonna, or Cher or somebody like that who just all they know how to do is be a performer and they want to stay in the limelight and they can't keep a man and they don't want to keep a man. And she's married to her life, to her production. So unfortunately, that's what I think is going on. I don't think it's some sort of, what'd you say? Diabolical ritual. Yeah, I don't think it's all that. When it comes to Taylor Swift's wedding, let me see what Big Boy sent me. Big Boy says, Rome, I'm sure to make the wedding legit, they had to get their marriage license prior to the wedding. So they're legally married through the courts. And now they're having their wedding ceremony. Hey, but like the comedian said, who was it that said that? I can't remember who said it. He said, don't judge their wedding through your pocketbook. Yeah. Eddie Griffith said that. Yeah. Don't judge the ability. He said he had 8 kids and, Eddie Griffith said he had 8 kids. Everybody went, ooh. And he said, don't judge my ability to raise in your pocketbook. And yeah, that's true. I just don't think she knows how to love anybody. I think it's just a production for her. I think it's just like going on tour. To her, it's just going on tour. I mean, that's all it is. I just don't think that, I don't really know about the money and stuff. And I don't think it's some diabolical ritual or anything like that. I just think that she just thinks this is what she's supposed to do. And she got the football player. I mean, she's just one of those small town girls who wants to date the quarterback, but the quarterback was taken, so she had to get the tight end. I don't really think they love each other. And, well, I think he might love her. I don't think she loves him. I think to her, it's just all business and a big production. And I think we'll get to see it here in the next maybe week or so on Netflix. Oh, hey, good morning, Rome. I think the Taylor Swift is definitely blown out of proportion. I think it's some kind of distraction to keep America focused on something other than what's really going on in the world. Just my opinion. You think so? You think it's a big plot right now to keep us focused? I mean, there's a lot of things. Maybe. You think Taylor Swift is some sort of agent for the government that she's doing all this to keep us off the war or whatever's going on in the rest of the world? Maybe. I mean, look, man, in today's reality, you can't put anything past anything. You just can't. You might be right. I can't even argue with you. You can't trust who you can trust nowadays? Me. In the world that you can trust to give you accurate information and actually research what I'm telling you. You can't trust the news. You can't trust podcasts. You can't trust the internet. You can't trust any of these clowns out there because they have no accountability to what they say or do. So you might be right. I might not even be able to trust Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding. That might be a distraction. I don't know. I'm going to sound like such a jackass when I tell you this story, but I got to tell you this story because I've become, it's just so pretentious and entitled that I ruined my whole day yesterday. I'm still bothered by it right now. I'm still bothered and can't get over it. But you know when something happens in your day, I mean, don't get me wrong. People have real problems. You're driving to work, your car breaks down. You don't know how you're going to fix it. Your AC goes out. You don't know what you're going to do. Maybe medical issues. I mean, people have real problems, and I get it. But, this is so stupid, but it just ruined my whole day. I broke my 7-iron playing golf yesterday. 7-iron just snapped. Head of the 7-iron just snapped right off the shaft. And I was on the, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was on the 5th hole when I snapped it. I just left the golf course. And it literally ruined my whole day. I'm still mad about it. I'm still bothered by it. I still don't know what I'm going to do because my 7-iron broke. And I'm still not over it. Now I got to go, I think I got to go buy some new golf clubs. Because it's bothering me that if I get it fixed or put a new shaft in, it's not going to be the original shaft that goes along with all the rest of my golf clubs. And now I'm just, what's the stupidest thing that just ruined your day? I mean, I'm going on 2 days of it being ruined because all I'm thinking about is I broke my 7-iron. I mean, the toughest thing you go through is the toughest thing you go through. And I understand it's stupid. I'm not that naive to think that everybody doesn't have real problems, but I don't care. We all have our own problems. But what is the stupidest thing that just ruins your day? RD4254-7-7. Now I got to go buy a whole new set of golf clubs. And golf clubs ain't cheap. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I was telling you how, what a jackass I sound when I say this, but yesterday I broke my 7-iron and was out playing golf. I was only on the 5th hole and I just left. It ruined my whole day. I'm still bummed about it because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Probably have to go buy a whole new set of clubs because, it is what it is. But, I mean, stupid things ruin your day. Problems out there. I get it. But to be honest with you, I don't give a damn. You know what? I have real problems sometimes, and I have, like this person just texted, third world problems, boo-hoo. Well, hey, you know what? You should be happy if your life only consists of third world problems, okay? That you should be okay with that. I'm okay with that. I have friends that have third world problems far beyond mine because, but I get it. But I have real problems too, okay? So I don't care. Ruin my day. That's why when I said, what kind of dumb things ruin your day? Things that aren't really problems. It happens. You know what? So now I got to figure out what I got to do. A third world problem still a problem in my life. RD4254-7-7. Yo, Rome, I get what you're saying. I own a small company with about 12 employees. The secretary gets there first. If the coffee's not made when I show up, it kind of ruins my day. But I mean, there are things that ruin your day. Third world problems are third world problems. I broke my 7-iron. What am I going to do? I'm still bothered by it right now. RD4254-7-7. So what kind of dumb things ruin your day? They just do. It just happens, okay? There's some days I'll be driving. I love Tourist Catering over there in front of Lowe's. And there are some days that I'll just be wanting a chili verde burrito, and I'll be driving home after the show and go, I'm going to stop and get me some. And they won't be there because they got a catering job or something like that. Messes up my day. It just does. Good morning, now. What's going on?
Hey, about the golf clubs.
Yeah.
I got an idea.
What's that?
Auction them off for charity, write them off on taxes, and go buy yourself some new ones and just enjoy going shopping for something that you love.
Those things are expensive. They're like $1,000.
I know, but if you auction them off for charity, you could write some of it off on your taxes.
Okay. All right.
At least that made you laugh.
That did make me laugh. That was fun. I know. I'm glad you made me laugh about it because I'm still bothered by it right now.
That sucks. Have a good day.
You too. Bye. Yeah, they're expensive. I don't know what I'm going to do. But, man, you got anything that ruins your day? RD4254-7-7. So I was talking about ruining my day. What ruins your day? What, not really. I'm not talking about serious, you call up and your mom's in the hospital type ruining your day. I'm talking about just something stupid that just, like yesterday, I was playing golf and I broke my 7-iron. And I'm bothered by it. I'm still bothered by it. It ruined my whole day. I left the golf course after 5 holes because I broke it. And I don't know what I'm going to do. If I got to buy some new golf clubs now, and that's like $1,000. That's rough. That's not, I don't just have $1,000 to throw around, but, ruined my whole day. So now I don't know what I'm going to do. But I mean, things like that happen. Things ruin your day. Dumb things ruin your day. All right, 84254-7-7. Yo, Romeo, just getting up in the morning to go to work ruins my day. But listening to you on my way to work always makes my day go better. What? That's awfully nice of you to say that. I really appreciate that. But I will say this, me listening to me talk right now is not making my day better. I'm still bothered by the fact that I'm still bothered by that fact. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right. 84254-7-7. So what ruins your day? What, if you get up in the morning, something happens to you, and it just kind of messes up the whole day. You know what's messed up, though? This is what's messed up about that. I know people that nothing ruins their day. They're just so happy about their lives and excited with everything that even when negative stuff happens to them, even the stupidest of things happen to them, never ruins their day. But for some reason, breaking my 7-iron yesterday just put me in a bad mood, in a funk. I was just bummed. Still bummed about it. I don't know what I'm going to do, RD4254-7-7. Yo, Romeo, let me tell you what ruined my day yesterday. So the night before, Romeo, my wife made some enchiladas, rice and beans, and I couldn't wait to get home after work to eat some leftovers, throw some eggs on top, and just have a nice meal. By the time I got home, the kids had eaten all the leftovers. Rome just messed up my whole evening. Well, that's another thing. Yeah, I can see that. You got some at the house. Maybe you made some ribs or some steaks, or you got some sort of leftovers that you're ready to eat at the house, and you get home and it's all gone. Yep. That could ruin your evening. That could ruin your day. So what ruins your day? It doesn't have to be anything too serious, but we all have bad days. Like I said yesterday, I broke my 7-iron playing golf, and it just ruined my day. It really did just mess up my whole day. And now I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to buy a new golf set or what I'm going to do, or if I can even afford all that. And I don't even know, right? But it just ruined my day. 254-7-7. I'm still kind of bothered by it right now. I guess that's why I'm having a conversation about it right now, because the rest of you, a lot of you have bad days too. What got you there? Already 4254-7-7. Rome, you're just embarrassing to be talking about something so stupid as breaking a golf club. You should be embarrassed for yourself. No, I'm not embarrassed. I tell you guys all the time. I've been very open about the fact that my life is great. I have very few worries in my life. I have a great job. I've been doing it a long time. I don't work as much as you guys do, and I have a great life. I tell you that all the time. And I play a lot of golf. So that is my, that's what I do. That's my life. I'm sorry if my problems right now is me breaking my golf clubs as opposed to whatever you're going on, but I'm not going to feel sorry about it. I don't wish it upon anybody, but I tell you all the time, So get over it. I know guys that go fishing all the time, break a fishing pole and it bothers them. Doesn't ruin their day because they got about 10,000 fishing poles, but hey, it happens. All right, 42547-7, Rome, being micromanaged at work when you can do your job in your sleep. That ruined your day, huh? Already 42547-7. Like I said, man, what happened? What's the last time your day got ruined? What happened? It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys, Romeo. We're talking about, what ruins your day? Is there anything out there, whether it be big or small, just messes up? When's the last time it happened to you? Alrighty, 42547-7. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? Seahawk you, man.
What up, Lou?
What's up, Rome? Just here to tell you, if you want to know what ruins my day.
What's that?
Whenever I have to go to Bakersfield for anything, the traffic is horrible, the parking is horrible, the people are horrible, Rome, man. There's no better place than Wasco, man. All those new freeways and highways and overpasses, man.
Oh, Lou, that's hilarious.
I hate it, bro.
That is insane. You're ridiculous.
Hey, it's the truth, bro.
I'm not going to argue with you. I can't argue with something that ruins your day. When you can drive around Wasco and get everywhere in 3 minutes. And you got to come to Bakersfield, and I'm not going to disagree with you.
It's like everything's 15 minutes away, man. Like, really? God damn.
Everybody has a perspective, and their perspective is not necessarily wrong when it comes to what drives you crazy if you don't have to deal with it.
Literally drives me crazy, bro.
You're an idiot. All right, Lou. You're funny.
All right,
later. I mean, I can't argue with him. Because you're right. There are things that will ruin your day. They're just things that bother you, that just, you wish they wouldn't happen, whether they're big or small. Already 42547-7. For me, I broke a golf club. And now I'm working on my second bad day because it happened yesterday, and I'm still bummed about it. I still don't know what I'm going to do. What's even worse about it is I live in Bakersfield, and I can't even go buy new golf clubs because Dick's is the only place to go to get golf clubs, and they're way too expensive. So now I got to figure out, and I don't trust the internet, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what else happened. What happened yesterday? I got a phone call from a friend of mine. He's at work. And he goes, hey, can you help me out? And I was like, what do you need? He goes, my kids and their friends were going to Magic Mountain, and they ran out of gas. I said, apparently these dumbass kids ran out of gas just going up the Grapevine. I guess they were up somewhere around, I don't know, maybe where the, I don't know what town it is, but where the rest stop is. I couldn't think of it. The rest stop, right? I guess they broke down up there. They didn't break down. They ran out of gas. And so I was thinking to myself, well, isn't there a little town up there? Like, they couldn't go up and get more gas? I don't know. Push the car? I guess you can't push the car on the 5. But he goes, so he says, man, would you mind running up there and getting them some gas? And I said, yeah, I'll go do it. I didn't have nothing else to do. So I go fill up my little gas tank and I run up to, and I go up to where they were, out of gas, and I fill them up with gas. Kids are so, God, to be a teenager again, right? I gave them a couple of gallons of gas because I think I had a 3-gallon gas tank or a 4-gallon gas thing, and I give them 3 gallons or 4 gallons worth of gas, right? And they go, all right, we'll see you later. And I'm like, hold on a second. Where are you guys going? Well, we're going to go to Magic Mountain. I'm like, go get some gas first. 4 gallons of gas is not going to get you to Magic Mountain and back. These idiots weren't even going to go get more gas. They were just so excited because they were going to Magic Mountain. I thought, get gas. You got to get gas, okay? There's a town right up the street. Go get some gas before you go. So they ended up going to the gas station and getting some gas. And it cracked me up because I just thought, man, they ran out of gas. Not a care in the world. We'll just call my dad. My dad will call his friend. His friend will come give us gas, and we're back on the road. That's simple. You ever ran out of gas? I'm going to tell you a story about running out of gas when I was a kid, because I was a dumb kid just like them. I was at a gas station, and I don't know how long ago it was, but there was a 6.9 earthquake in San Francisco or something. It was a huge earthquake in San Francisco during the World Series. And me and my buddy, we were at home, and we were heading out to the BMX track. We were going to go racing that night, but I had enough gas to get there. I had enough gas to get to San Jose, to the racetrack. The earthquake hit while we were in Morgan Hill. And so the gas pumps didn't work. So we didn't care. We had enough gas to get there. We'll just get gas when we get after we race. No big deal. Well, huge earthquake hit. Next thing you know, we didn't know it was a big earthquake. Next thing you know, we're in San Jose. We're out of gas. Everything shut down. We have no gas to get home. No way to get back. So we were stuck in San Jose for hours and hours. It was ridiculous. It was wild. But that's how stupid we are as kids. You ever run out of gas? What happened? What happened when you ran out of gas? Does it still happen? Nowadays, your cars tell you how many miles you got. So I don't know how anybody runs out of gas anymore. When's the last time you ran out of gas? When's the last time you ran out of gas? What happened? RD4254-7-7. Like I said, I don't even know if people run out of gas anymore because of the fact that your car tells you exactly, right, how many miles you got left. So nobody should ever run out of gas. RD4254-7-7. Yo, Rome. I used to have an old Chevy pickup with a gas gauge. One time I broke down at the 7-Eleven at Brimhall and Callaway. And I thought my car broke down, so I called my buddy to come pick me up. We took it back to my house, and I had my mechanic come by and check it out. Turns out my gas gauge was stuck. So there was nothing wrong with my pickup. My truck had just a stuck gas gauge. I was out of gas. My mechanic figured that out. What's funny is I ran out of gas at the gas station. Yeah, that is funny. Good morning, Dom. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo? It's crazy you talking about running out of gas.
Of course you ran out of gas. When?
No, I didn't run out of gas. So it was my first time driving this vehicle, but it was a Tesla, right? And we were driving back. We were in LA, and my friend was like, "Can you drive back, bro? I've been drinking." I'm like, "I'm cool. I'll drive it." I thought it was his phone percentage. And he was knocked out, and, there was two more guys in the back seat just chilling. And I'm like, all right, his phone's about to die. Right before we go up the Grapevine, I was like, what the hell?
You really are an idiot.
I thought it was his phone percentage. It said 8%, 7%. And I was like, whatever. Not really paying attention. I was just trying not to crash the Tesla, man.
You didn't run out of gas. You ran out of electricity.
Ran out of electricity, exactly.
Guess I better reevaluate when we're talking about running out of gas, right? Siak Lou ran out of electricity. How? You run out of electricity? RD4254-7-7. When's the last time you ran out of gas or electricity? Hey, good morning, Romeo. I got an electric car last year in hopes I'd stop running out of gas. Turns out now I just run out of battery. Well, I mean, yeah, it happens, right? You just... I don't know anything about the electric cars. I don't know how. I would assume, based on what I've heard about them, they let you know. I mean, it's not like it's not like it's hard to know you're running out of battery, right? I thought they actually told you where the next stop was to get your charge and all that. I don't know a lot about them, but I was always told it was hard to run out of electricity, but okay. Already 4254777. Like I said, when's the last time you ran out of gas? Or does it not even happen anymore? I mean, nowadays, like I said, they tell you, the electric cars tell you what percentage. I think they even tell you where the next charging station is. I mean, cars nowadays tell you exactly how many miles you have left. So maybe people don't run out of gas anymore. Hey, Rome. Luckily, it's been at least 5 years. I bought a giant SUV, Cadia Denali. I am famous for testing my gas light only in a giant vehicle like that. I don't know that when it said 3 miles, it meant 3 miles. Then I went about 3 blocks to fill the gas can. I ended up having to go 3 times for it to even start. I learned my lesson after that. And then when I sold it, I definitely went back down to a compact car. Well, I mean, that's the thing. These cars will tell you exactly how many miles you have left, right? I mean, I think my car now, I think my truck at 35 miles or I guess it doesn't tell you exactly, because I guess at 30 miles or 35 miles, it says low. So once it hits low, you got under 30 miles or 30-something miles to go. So, I mean, yeah, back in the old days when you had a gas gauge, man, when you had a gas gauge, you were screwed because you never knew. Yo, Rome, I ain't ever ran out of gas, and this story isn't really relevant to running out of gas, but putting gas. I was at a gas station. Some very attractive lady is in a big diesel truck, maybe 2,500 or something. I see she pumped the gas in the tank. I went up to her and said, "Excuse me." She immediately said, "I'm married." I said, "Oh, that's fine." And then she cut me off and said, "Please just walk away." So I did. I wonder how it went with a full tank of gas. Oh, she put gas in her diesel. Yeah, women do that. Yeah, they tend to do that a lot more than men. They put, that's not the first time I've heard of a woman putting regular gas in a diesel truck. I wonder how that did work out for her. We could go on. We could do a whole show. We could do a week of shows talking about what happened at a gas station. People always got a story about being at a gas station. We were talking about running out of gas. A buddy of mine's kid ran out of gas, and I had to, just outside Lebec up there, they were going to Magic Mountain, him and his friends. And so I had to run up there, give them some gas, and these dummies just went on their way. But how do you run out of gas nowadays? These cars are or electricity. I guess now we got to talk about electricity also. So, I mean, I don't even know how that's possible to run out of gas nowadays. Your cars tell you when you need to fill up, how many miles you got left. I'm sure those, whatever the electric cars are, I don't know much about them, but I'm sure they're even more specific on how much energy you have left to go, right? So how would you run out? Already 4254777. Yo, Romeo, I've never run out of gas because I like to keep my gas tank full. I don't let it go below half a tank before I gas up. But my wife, who always runs out of gas because she doesn't pay attention and doesn't care, has taught my daughter the same thing, Rome. So now I got 2 people in my house that any moment, any day, I could get a phone call that they ran out of gas. I have to stay ready, Romeo. It never fails. Well, I mean, you're the man of the house. What are you going to do? RD4254777. Yo, Rome. I didn't run out of gas, but I gotta tell you a story about being at the gas station yesterday. I pulled up to the gas pump. Somebody put $1.16. That is what was on the pump when I rolled up to it. I don't even know what $1.16 gets you nowadays. $1 is not a lot. RD4254777. Hey, Rome, it's Cowboy Jess here. I have 4 daughters. I keep all the gas. Oh, he sent me 4. He sent me a picture of 4 separate gas cans. That's hilarious. So I have 4 daughters. I keep all these gas cans topped off Depend on which one calls. Depends on the size of the gallon I'm taking. Oil field, baby. We keep gas on demand. Hey, Rome. Their significant others fill up that's why on $1 something on the pump. Oh yeah, somebody texted and said there was only like $1.16. They rolled up to the gas station and there was only $1.16 on the pump. So their significant others did that, and they didn't know it. What I used to do when I was married, I fill up the gas tank every few days while she's in the house sleeping, so I never get the phone call saying she's out of gas. Or when I wash my car, I wash her car too. One day she was all proud of herself. She said, "I just came from the car wash." I told her she sleeps so long. I got up early in the morning and washed it while she was still asleep. She got mad and said, "I didn't. Why didn't I tell her?" Oh, when you were married, why are you not married anymore? I'm just curious. My grandfather used to do that. My grandfather would wash and gas up my grandmother's car every Saturday. Every Saturday, he'd get up and wash and gas up her car. Already 42547. Hey, Rome. I was at the gas station the other day, and I saw a woman just sitting in her car while I was gassing up, and a guy shows up, jumps out of his truck, gasses up her car, then takes off again. Yeah, we've seen that before. We've all seen that before, right? Where a woman will just be sitting in her car and some guy will roll up in a pickup. He gets out, gasses up her car, and then takes off. That's, there are some women out there that still don't know how to get gas, or some women out there who their husbands or boyfriends still pump gas for them. And when they need gas, they show up. Yeah, we've seen that before. Oh, she cheated. A guy just sent the text message talking about running out of gas. He used to wash his wife's car and get gas for her while she was asleep. I asked why he wasn't married to her anymore, and he texted back and said she cheated a couple times and got caught each time. Well, wait a second. She cheated a couple of times, so you let her cheat once and stayed, and then she cheated again, and that's when you decided to leave? You let her do it once and stayed? Now I got questions for you. You said a couple of times. Usually you leave after the first time, right? Especially if you get caught. Already 42547. Hey, Rome. I seen a lady pumping her own gas, and a grown man was in the passenger side, no shoes or socks, feet on the dash, chilling while his lady was pumping gas. Yeah, that's embarrassing, by the way. You should be embarrassed as a man if you're, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Okay, so the guy that got cheated on, he says, and she was pregnant with the last guy's child. I got snipped after my third child. Couldn't have any more kids. Now she has 5 kids, 3 baby daddies. Okay. So you won. All right. You won. Already 42547. 4th of July is on Saturday, right? We got to talk a little bit about 4th of July. And the fact that a lot of you are going to be out. You're going to be at a couple of different parties, probably pool parties, probably barbecues. You might be just having a little get together at your house. A lot of drinking going to be going on, right? Saturday, 4th of July, sitting by the pool with your friends, your family. A lot of alcohol going to be flowing. Just is what it is, okay? I want to talk a little bit about alcohol that gets you drunk, or alcohol that you can't drink anymore. I know people that Red Bull and vodka, that used to be their drink, and now they just get crazy and will stab somebody. I think everybody has something that either gets them blacked out drunk immediately or makes them crazy. Like, what kind of alcohol makes you crazy? Already 42547. I mean, whiskey, tequila. A lot of people can't drink tequila. I have a lot of friends that they stay away from tequila because, man, turns them into a different person. Already 42547. So what kind of booze do you stay away from? What kind of alcohol? You just can't do it anymore. Hangover's too bad. Don't remember what happened the night before. You get a little wild. What booze does that to you? Hey, Rome, my kid was little. I try to stay for the kids. Now we're going therapy. Let's do it. This is the guy who got cheated on again. I try to stay for the kids, was married for 12 years. Since we divorced, it's been 7 years. She moved 17 times within a 7-year period. She not stable at all. My old son been living with me for the last 5 years. He said he'd never live with her again. Well, once again, like I said, man, at least you're out. At least you got out. Hey, Rome, Fireball is the devil's blood. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the alcohols you can't drink. I remember one night, I'll tell you a Fireball story. My buddy's birthday party. We drank 2 bottles of Fireball. Fireball is nasty, by the way. Anybody who drinks Fireball is a moron. And I was that moron one night, and I puked up everything. It was awful. I got you, though. Everybody's got that. I like the way you put it, the devil's blood. I'm going to steal that from you right now. Everybody's got that one liquor in their cabinet. That's the devil's blood. You shouldn't be drinking it. You should never touch it, but unfortunately, you do. RD4254-7-7. Yo, Rome Jaeger makes me black out every time. I stay away now. I mean, that's the thing. There are alcohols out there that will just make you black out, maybe make you crazy. I mean, I know women that stay away from certain alcohols because once they start drinking it, they just become whores. They don't care. They become hoes. RD4254-7-7. What's the alcohol? What's the drink? What can't you handle and you know to stay away from it? Ciroc watermelon. I drink it like a juice. I drink that like a juice. Okay. So does it affect you in any negative way? Or with 4th of July coming up, a lot of you guys are going to be out partying, right? You're just going to be having a great time out in the sun and sitting by the pool, barbecuing with your friends and your family. And I think every single person who drinks has a liquor they need to stay away from. It does something to you. Either makes you crazy, makes you, black out. Maybe it makes you easy. I mean, and ladies, it happens. You don't be ashamed to admit it. There's a lot. Every single woman out there has a drink. Just like every guy does, but guys are easy anyways. Every single woman out there has a drink that makes them a little promiscuous. It'll get you to take your top off. It'll get you to sleep with somebody, no matter who it is. I mean, every woman has it. There's just like every woman has a drink, some sort of drink that makes you crazy and makes you mean, right? It's just could go either way, and everybody knows what drink to stay away from. RD4254-7-7. Hey, Rome, it's funny you were talking about drinks that make you take your clothes off. I used to, for me, it used to be Goldschlager. Do you remember Goldschlager? I remember Goldschlager. Yeah, very popular, especially when I first moved to Bakersfield. A lot of women were drinking Goldschlager. I knew a couple girls, you get them a couple shots of Goldschlager. Yeah, they'd be quick to undress, even in the bar.
Hey, what's up, Ron?
Hey, Ruben, what up, man?
Man, keep me away from the bottle of tequila on 4th of July. Anything in the heat, do not give me no tequila because we're going to be boxing. I just, that thing just makes me, makes me want to fight, Ron.
No, it was, because the last party... Here's where you're wrong. What was the last party? Someone's birthday. Maybe it was the baby's birthday. We were drinking tequila and you didn't get crazy. You were drunk.
That was in November.
You were drunk? Oh, you're talking about because the heat mixed with the tequila.
Bro, I can't drink it. No, when it's cold, let's drink tequila like it's water. You know what I mean?
I remember that we were drinking that, and you were stumbling, bumbling. You were funny as hell, but you weren't.
Yeah, no, I have a blast. I have a good time, but if it's hot, and I'm telling you, because of experience, Rome, I have a really good friend back in the days. He was stubborn. After we got out of work, he wanted to drink a bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
And we were drinking tequila and beer. Rome, I beat him down, Rome, and you know what I mean? And I learned I said, never again in my life will I drink tequila. Because I lost a good friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Over
I
drinking
get it. I get it.
I can't mix tequila in the heat.
All right, Ruben.
But hey, Ron, but the old lady loves when I get drunk because she does take advantage of me.
Oh, God, get out of here. I have a buddy who got drunk on tequila one time. It was him and about 6 of his friends. And I don't know what these morons were doing, but they were so drunk on tequila, they ended up moving a tree from one side of his yard to the other. They dug out a tree and moved it. Tequila will make you do some dumb stuff. Already 4254777. Hey, Rome, 4th of July, I'm going to find out if beatbox is my last time drinking it or not. Oh, you're going to drink that many beatboxes, huh, Lou? It's got to be Seahawk Lou. He's the only dumbass other than girls that drinks beatboxes. Yeah, what drink drives you crazy? Everybody, I think, has one. Everybody, I think, has one. Tequila is the big one for a lot of people. Tequila is the one that will get a lot of people to change, right? Ladies, what drink gets you in bed? You guys all have a drink too that gets you, that gets you a little loose. There's a lot of women out there that will start drinking a certain drink and their tops will start coming off at the pool for 4th of July. I guarantee it. Already 4254777. We're talking about those drinks, right? Some of you guys just can't be drinking certain drinks. Some of you ladies can't be drinking certain drinks. You black out, you get naked, something crazy will happen. Hey, Rome, that guy who called about drinking in the heat, keep him away from me. I like to drink with a heater on. He's about to get hogtied. Okay. Rome. Hey, we love our tequila, but I gotta keep it to maybe 2 shots, 3, anything over that, and we don't usually remember the following day. Did it last Friday at the Monte Carlo, and I had to go to the cameras in my house to see how we acted. Funny enough, we looked pretty straight and we didn't yell at each other. I could see it in the video and audio. That is hilarious. That's another. How many times have you ever had to do that? You had to go check the video to see what happened. Look, man, I think everybody has a drink. Everybody has a drink or a booze or a tequila or a liquor that you just can't be drinking. You get too crazy. Already 4254777. Yo, Rome. I got to stay away from the whiskey. Couple of years back, we had a party at the house and we were drinking whiskey. Now, I don't usually drink whiskey, but my wife was kind of making fun of me because all my buddies were drinking whiskey, just having a good time. So I started drinking some whiskey. I woke up naked on the back patio furniture. My wife came out and I asked her what was going on. She said, I don't know. After everybody left, we went to bed, you took off all your clothes, walked outside, and just slept on the patio furniture. Rome, I can never do whiskey again and never will. I mean, what are you going to do? Everybody's got that story, man. Everybody's got that liquor they got to stay away from. So we were talking about liquor, man. There's some booze that you just got to stay away from, right? Whiskey, tequila. I don't know, vodka makes you crazy, but everybody's got some sort of drink or some sort of liquor that, man, you turn into a different person. For some, it's the better. For some, you guys are, happy-go-lucky, buying everybody everything. For some of you, you get a little nutty. Some of you ladies, you get a little drunk and you start getting a little frisky, or you start getting a little, clothes start coming off. You're ready to jump into bed. I mean, everybody has something. I think everybody has some sort of liquor that changes them. Already 4254777. Hey, Romeo, I'm a little older now, but back in the day when I was younger, it was always a wine cooler. Damn, how old are you? And do you drink wine? Do they still make wine coolers? It was always a wine cooler that would make me want to, get a little frisky I can't tell you how many times I was at a pool party and the wine coolers came out. After a few of them, things would start slipping out. Women love to take off their tops, by the way. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been somewhere and the alcohol's flowing and women love to take off their tops. And they really do after a couple of, apparently Bartles and James wine coolers. I don't know. It was it Bartles and James. What was the wine cooler? Do they still make wine? What were they? Wasn't it Bartles and James? Was that the most famous wine cooler? A Zima. Was a Zima a wine cooler? I don't remember. I remember. The only reason I remember the wine coolers is because my aunts, my dad's sisters used to drink them. And I remember when during the summertime when I'd be at my grandma's house visiting, they would all be out at the pool, sitting by the pool drinking those Bartles and James. I think it was Bartles and James. I can't remember. 342-547-7, but it is true. You don't know how many parties are happening either tomorrow or Saturday. How many pool parties there are going to be with tops coming off? Everybody will be a little uptight, and then once the tequila will come out. What do you guys drink now? I can't think of the name. I can picture the can right now. The White Claws will come out, and the other one that you guys drink, I can't picture. It's that yellow and blue can. It's a white can with yellow and blue, and women will start taking off their tops. It'll just happen.
Romeo, I think you're thinking about buzz balls.
Buzz? No. Buzz balls they have now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they all drinking now.
You know, some of those buzz balls have like 4 different alcohols in them. No wonder why these women are getting trashed and naked.
And the skinniest girls be drinking them.
No. I got. What's going on? What's all that noise in the background?
Oh, I'm at the car wash.
Oh my God!
I gotta get right for the weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't gonna argue with you. Get it right. All right.
I'm listening. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to.
All right, man. Later. I can't with him, man. What are you at the old car wash where you spray it yourself? All right, 842-547-7. So what? Big Boy will tell me. What was it, Big Boy? Seagram's? Was it Seagram's? That was the what were wine coolers back in the day? Was it Seagram's or Bartles and James? Seagram's. I don't remember. All right, 842-547-7. Hey Rome, we shall see on Saturday what happens when I break out tequila and whiskey. Oh yeah. I will not be there for that, my friend. A friend of mine, one of the barbecues I'm going to, one of the pool parties I'm going to, might be a template for too much alcohol and tops coming off. I won't be there for the tequila and the whiskey. All right, 842-547-7. Gosh, I wish Seagram's 7. No, Seagram's 7's a liquor. Big Boy said Seagram's was the wine cooler back in the day. I thought it was Bartles and James. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. How many of you got some Boone's Farms, though? And then what happened after a bottle of Boone's? RD42547-7. And how many of you are going to a party on Saturday for 4th of July and you already know what's going to happen? You already know what Theo's going to get too drunk, what Thea's going to get mad. You already know what friends are going to get in an argument because he got too drunk, she got lit up and wanted to take off her top. You guys already know, right? How many of you already know what's going to happen at your party and you're still going to have it? Hey, Rome, ain't no laws on the White Claws, Rome. Yeah, White Claws will get some women naked. You ain't lying about that. Hey, Rome, for me, it's Crown Royal. Oh, I love Crown. Crown is so good. I drink so much one night when I was out in Arkansas at a bonfire, and there was 8 hours I don't remember. That's funny. Rome, Zima can still taste them. Oh, God, Zima was awful. Boy, we drank some terrible alcohol back in the day. Bartles and James was popular wine cooler back in the day. That's what I thought. I think my aunts used to drink Bartles and James. I do remember a Seagram's, though. Oh, wait, somebody sent me a picture. Bartles and James. You got pina colada, fuzzy navel, strawberry, exotic berry, margarita. What else you got here? Pomegranate, raspberry. I can't read that one. That one's sangria. Oh, yeah, Bartles and I thought Bartles and James was a wine cooler. I thought I remembered that correctly. All right, 842-547-7. Anyway, you guys are going to be out at your pool parties. You're going to be having a great time on Saturday. Stay safe. Don't get in too much trouble with your wife or your husband, or, yeah. Don't maintain your level-headedness with the liquor that you drink, okay?
What's up, Rome? Seahawk Lou, man.
What up, Lou?
Hey, Rome, I've been thinking of the question you asked, which one you want to stay away from.
Yeah?
I don't think I've met my match yet, Rome. Like, there's nothing I can stay away from, and I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, Rome.
First of all, look, Luis, you drink those beat boxes. I've seen you on those beat boxes. You shouldn't be drinking as much of those as you do. I know every guy thinks they can handle their liquor, and you're just another dumbass who thinks he handles his liquor. Put your wife on the phone. Let me talk to her.
She knows I can handle it.
No. You think you can handle it. Every dumbass guy thinks he can handle it. I didn't do nothing. Nothing happened to me for everything. No, you don't. So stop acting like there's no liquor you can't handle.
There's no liquor I can't handle yet, Rome.
First of all, you drink beat boxes. You don't even drink real liquor. That's like a Capri Sun on Adderall. You don't know what you're doing. Come on now.
Come on, Rome.
You can't handle real booze.
The tequilas, I'll take any of those. I'll take a 40 even when it's hot. You know what I mean?
Even when it's hot.
Like, it ain't even got to be ice cold. It could be, right off the cabinet, and just, it won't faze me, man,
All right. Get out of here.
All right.
Lou don't know what he's talking about. Rome, that Jose Cuervo Gold, a special is the crazy Mexican with no feelings. Yeah, nobody should ever drink Jose Cuervo. Ever. Hey, Rome, how could everybody forget about Mad Dog 2020? Gosh, it's been a long time, because it's been a long time. Do they still make Mad Dog 2020? I don't know if they do. There were a lot. I think the Buzz Balls might be the equivalent of, the equivalent to just bad alcohol. Nobody should be drinking a Buzz Ball. Nobody should be drinking Jose Cuervo. Nobody should be drinking Mad Dog. I think nobody should be drinking a Buzz Ball. I mean, there's just some terrible liquors out there that nobody should be drinking a beatbox. Oh my God.
Romeo in the morning.
Every morning.
On 94.1.